Good evening. For dinner tonight, I'm going to do biscuits and gravy, which is sausage and gravy with biscuits. There's the sausage already in the pan. This is what kind of sausage I used. It's from our local grocery store. So it's just a bulk pork sausage. And then I do the Lowry's all seasoning on it and brown it up. And I'll be back after everything's browned up. Okay, so here's the gravy. I've already got the sausage in there browned up. And what I do 1/4 cup of flour and 2.5 cups of milk per pound of sausage is what it calls for. So I really put like a cup of flour in there, and then I just fill the pot up with milk. And then I let it get warm. It's starting to get warm now, and it'll start bubbling, and then you just have to constantly stir it. Let it simmer for a while. It takes a while, so we'll see how long this takes. Right now it is 4:40, and then I'll let y'all know the time when I get done. That way we know about how long it takes. So, see, it's already starting to boil right now. You can see some of the bubbles. So, alright, we'll get back with you when it starts to boil and simmer, and we'll look at it then. Okay, it's really simmering now, as you can tell. You got to keep whisking it. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. I don't like when it's simmering this much. And then you just whisk it until it gets thick. Oops, sorry. Yeah, you just whisk it till it gets thick. So, and I can't do it with one hand, of course. But it takes a little bit. Right now it's 4:56 on that clock, so we'll see how long it takes to get thickened up. Okay, so the gravy's really getting there. It's starting to get thick. You can start feeling it when it starts to get thick, and then you can kind of see it in the, when you move it around, it don't look so drippy. It still needs a little bit because it's still kind of drippy, as you can tell. And it will thicken as it cools down too. So, but then I'll let that simmer for a little bit more. One, just to show y'all the biscuits I'm using. It's the Grand's Pillsbury Southern Style. So I've already got the oven preheating to 350. And then I'll pop these in a little bit after. I usually wait till that's about almost thick to pop these in. You know, and then I turn this off and let it cool while the biscuits are cooking. That way this can cool down and thicken up just a little bit more. So I'll get back to you when I pop the biscuits in the oven. Okay, here's the biscuits on the pan. I have to do 2 to 3 cans because of my big army. And with I gotta stir that up. I'm about to pop this in the oven. Put one on the bottom, one on the top, and then I'll flip them in the middle. So I do like 7 minutes and then 7 more minutes, and then we'll see how they are. So timer, 7 minutes. And then I'll flip them around. I'll get back with you. Okay, I did want to show you. I forgot. Stir this up. It looks pretty thick, so I'm going to turn it off. So, and then you see how that's all thick beside on around the pan. That means it's really going to be thick if it cools down. So I'm going to turn it off and let it sit while the biscuits are cooking. Turn off. So time to switch them over. Gotta get my pan. Excuse the mess in my kitchen. So what I do is I grab the one from the top out first. Put it on my stove for a second. Grab the bottom one. Put it on the top. And grab this one, put it on the bottom. That way they don't burn. That's what I hate, when my biscuits burn on the bottom. One of these times I'm going to learn how to make homemade biscuits. But there we go. And then again for another 7 minutes. Oh, guess I should press that. And I'm going to see how this looks too. See how it's thickening up because it's just sitting. It is so good. My family loves this stuff. And look. Oh, that has my timer on it. I guess I can't see the clock at the moment. I guess I'll show you the clock when we're all done. So timer just went off for the biscuits. 5:30. So we're going to see how they look. Oh, heck yeah. They're done. Probably a little too done. Maybe I shouldn't have done them that long. They look brown on my end. But they'll be good with the gravy. So, and I'll get right back to you when I make a plate. Oh, I about dropped them. But I'll get back to you when I make a plate. Okay, there's the 2 biscuits cut in half. And then we're going to put gravy on it. Some of this delicious gravy. I need to do about 1 scoop for the biscuit. Per biscuit. Kids love it. And there you go. There's biscuits and gravy, and that's what's for dinner. Have a great night.